Let's talk about having rules as a trader. When I say this is going to be one of the most important things that you can do, it doesn't matter whether you're trading options, forex, crypto, or futures. It does not matter which market you're trading on. Having some sort of rules is how you build your discipline. This is where tracking your trades and journaling your trades come into play. So I have my trading journal here, okay? At the very beginning, it is what are your rules? Okay, what are your rules when you trade? I can't tell you what your rules are. Nobody can tell you what your rules are. And nobody can set them for you. Because when you create rules, it comes from your experience on the market. It comes from wins and it comes from your losses. Think about it like this. If you are tracking your trades or you're journaling every single thing that you do on the market, what were the conditions when I entered my trade? Why did I enter that trade? What setup did I see that resulted in me entering this call or entering this put? What was taking place on the market before I opened my position? What were my emotions like? What was everything that was happening that resulted in you getting into a position? When you do this, you will notice that okay, you see all of these things that were taking place, all of these setups, all of this everything. And let's say you lost the trade. Now, let's say you go into another play, you lose that trade. You're consistently losing trades, and you're looking at what were you doing that was resulting, or what was happening that resulted in you losing that trade. Now you look at your wins. Now you have consistent wins, or you have a bunch of losses too. And if you've been keeping up with the reason why you've been entering these trades, you can look at your wins and you can look at your losses, and you see what happened each time you lost and each time you won. And you say, okay, this is going to be one of my rules. I am not going to trade unless I see this particular setup. I am not going to trade unless this stock has these particular conditions, because all of my trades that I won had these conditions, had this setup. This was happening when I won my trades, and this was happening when I lost. So you putting those rules in place simply comes from where you've been having your highest wins or where you've just been losing altogether. So no one can actually tell you what your rules should be. It's just all up to you deciding what has been working and what hasn't. So you follow that every single time you get on the chart. So if you've been trading, if you're new to trading and you're not journaling your trades, this is your sign to get in and start journaling. Do not trade without first writing down why you're about to make this trade. And do not end those trades without also putting in your end result, your emotions of those results, your emotions during this trade. Were you revenge trading? Were you over trading? Were you just entering because you had FOMO? Your trade journal allows you to be real with yourself. Nobody else has to see that shit. So you everything. I had FOMO. That's why I entered this trade. I had FOMO. I lost the trade. None of my rules or no particular setup was there to give me confidence in this trade. Put all of that in your journal so it allows you to keep up with what you're doing and with your patterns so that you can eventually begin to learn from them. So if you don't have rules, take the time to sit down and create something. It doesn't even matter if you're new. Let's just say you got 5 to 10 trades and let's say you lost all of them. Go back and look at those trades. Try to remember what resulted in you entering them. Write it down and try to use that to get on track to start some rules for yourself. It doesn't have to be overextensive. You can have 1 to 2 rules, you can have 5, you can have 10. I say keep it simple, but you don't have to overdo it. So set some rules and stop trading without it. If you want to grab one of these trading journals, you can find them down below. You can track over 200 trades in this journal, and right now they are available in black and they are available in pink. You can grab one below and you can start tracking your trades, but as of now and come Monday, do not allow yourself to get back on those charts without tracking what you're doing.